Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's Amy from Quilty Studio. Event not started.
No,
Okay.
you're good.
Oh,
You're good.
he's working on it. Okay. Hi. How are you doing? Um, so I hope everybody's Wednesday is going well. We have a little bit of rain this morning. Puppy got up way too early. I need a lot of coffee. So I'm just going to do a quick update. I'm going to show you my quilted coat. And it was a really fun class last Thursday. So Teresa Coates, that is her real name, came and she taught us the elemental coat. So she taught us the elemental coat. So we had so many fun variations of this coat at the class. We had long ones and short ones, and ones without hoods and ones with hoods. So it was a really great class. So she also has a couple other patterns. So this hasn't even been released to the distributors yet because she is the maker, the designer, the author. So she brought a few of these elemental kids coat. So what a great Christmas present to do a coat for your kid or a coat for a grandchild or somebody who would really enjoy having like a cute little quilted coat. So this one takes a hot minute because it's a small coat, goes together really quick. I always recommend if you have a serger or you can do an overcast stitch on your machine to do that. That way you can finish some of your inside edges because she teaches you a really, really easy way to make this coat without having to do a bunch of binding. If you want to do binding, you could totally do that. And there's videos on her website and tutorials to do that. But most people are not going to see the inside of your coat. So these are on the website. Let me make sure that I have the right amount in there. I think I have 6 of them, and it's the elemental kids coat is in there. And I also have the elemental coat patterns in there. So we have a few of those. We have both. So I'm going to show you my coat. You ready? So I did mine. So she teaches you how to do this pocket so it doesn't flop around. Wait, oh, there, right there. So your pocket is a hidden pocket on the outside, and so it doesn't flop around on the inside. And she teaches you what she calls a Hong Kong finish, and she has a whole video on how to do that Hong Kong finish. So I did mine out of Cabin Peaks. It was a quilt that I had. And this is my quilted coat. Isn't it adorable? So it is Tulip Pink Solids, Unicorn Poop, and Dragon's Breath in the Cabin Peaks. And then I put the sateen wide backing on the inside. Well, it was on the back of the quilt. And I think I will put a zipper in here. I don't know when that's going to happen. And then we have these fun little cuffs. And this is my quilted coat. So I decided to put a hood. I'm not going to put the hood on because my hair is already a mess. So we're not going to do that. So I have this hanging up in the store until I put my zipper on it. And then I might do another one for the sample in the shop because I want to wear my coat. So it was a quilted coat class. It was really super fun. I'm glad we did it at the bigger venue. The biggest part of doing something that you have to cut out large pieces is to find enough room to do it. So it was good to have that. So that was a great success. So thank you to Teresa and thank you to Tina at Bittersweet Quilt Shop for kind of I kind of piggybacked off hers, so we kind of made it all work so Teresa could go and teach in Michigan and have 3 classes. So really fantastic. Oh, yes, and thank everybody who came. That was really fun. I will send out pictures to everybody who came. There were some really, really cute coats. I'm just so proud of everybody that they all got it done. And some people who hadn't even done a garment did this class. So it is really, really doable. Alrighty. So we had two winners from last week's question of the day, question of the week. It was, what is your favorite thing to do in fall? And well, oh, you put it on there. Okay. So number one was fall colors and leaf peeping, which was a really cute way of putting it. I love that. Cider and donuts were mentioned 12 times. Apple picking, apple orchards, campfires, of course, pumpkin patches. Some people just like to have the cooler weather and sweaters, football, and camping. So we had a lot of good feedback. So, did I already tell the story that we used to go to a place called Apple Hill in California for a really long time? So, when we lived in California, every year they had up in the foothills, they had a place called Apple Hill, and we used to go up there and get cider donuts. And we didn't pick apples, but we picked them up from from the uh, the stand, and it was just a really fun outing to go up and do that. Yeah. When our son was little, we used to do the pumpkin patch and everything. But now our summer ritual is to go blueberry picking every year. So I get a picture of him with blueberries in his hands every year. So anyway, so our two winners. So we have Brenda Simpson. So you won the Tim Holtz palette bag and a ruler from So Let's Be Quilty. And and then we had Melanie Kaczynski. Hi, Mel. I will have geometry in the store. Speaking of Mel directly, I will have geometry in the store from Ruby Star Society. We'll bring it in tomorrow. So if you need to come and look for bindings or something, we were looking for something. Anyway, so you won the Tulip Pink and a ruler as well. So we're not going to give away a prize for a question, but you all are going to be entered in something by answering so a birthday question. So what was your favorite thing to do on your birthday? Was it the cake? Was it people surprising you? Was it, I don't know, what's your favorite thing to do on your birthday? Do you go out to dinner? Do you just like to forget about it? What is your favorite thing to do on your birthday? Yes. So my birthday is next week. So we will be having Amy's favorite things. Is that what we're calling it? Okay. That's what we're calling it. So I will have specials starting on Tuesday, starting on Wednesday. Tuesday's my birthday though.
Okay, we'll start it on Tuesday and you can talk about
it. Okay, so we'll start it on Tuesday. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. So I'll have some special of my favorite either, well, Mark has ideas. So stay tuned. So we'll have that.
There'll be really good specials.
And then there'll be a really fun prize that we'll give away next week. So tell me, say hello. Tell me your favorite birthday things to do. Okay. So a couple of little updates. So I am a symposium shop, which means that I do brown bag mystery every February to May. And Brown Bag Mystery is a really great program. If you don't know what it is, it's a mystery that you start buying mystery bags in February. And you only get to see one fabric. There's usually 4 or 5 fabrics. And then you buy this bag not knowing what you're making or just trusting that what the other fabrics in there are something that you're going to like. They're all fabrics from the shop, so we try not to do a bunch of duplicates so people have unique brown bag mysteries. We will have 60 plus shops participating starting in 2026. So I'm excited about that. So every year it's really fun. So we also do a few other things with Karen Montgomery, kind of gives us some programs that we can do during the year, and then ideas for things that are just really great projects and things like that. So block of the month. So we will have a block of the month with the symposium fabric. So I received my symposium fabric like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And we're going to do a block of the month, and then I will have a few kits. So keep that on your radar. The fabric is beautiful. It is kind of a border fabric, but it's in all these colors I'm just about to show you. So there in the beginning is the producer of the fabric for the symposium stores. It is exclusive to the 50 some shops that were in it this year. So only we have can get the symposium fabric, and it's beautiful. So I'll show you the fabric next week, and we'll talk about a couple of things we're going to do. But part of that in the beginning is we sat down and we had he showed us some beautiful fabrics, and then a project that we can do with his interweave line. And this is the project. It's called Summer Sparkles Quilt, and it comes in 2 sizes. So this is a blender and a solid quilt. So I'll show you the blenders so you can see what they look like. But this is the twin size, which is it's 66 by 81, so big twin. And then you have a queen size, which is 86 by 102. So it is a nice big quilt, beautiful quilt. He had it behind him when he was at Symposium this year. So pretty. So you're using 30 colors. And don't worry, I have them all marked. So I'm going to try and show this. If I can do this, maybe I can do that. Those are all the colors. So anywhere from, and they're all kind of that saturated, really deep, colors. So everything from a yellow all the way up to that deep blue are in this quilt. So let me show you this again. So this is the twin size. And then you just have a solid black background. So I cut kits yesterday, so I have a limited number of the queen size quilts. I only cut 2 of them. I could cut a few more if it gets super popular, but I cut more kits of the twin size because I thought that would be super popular. So it's a lot of cutting, but it goes together really nicely. And the twin size is 165. They are in the system. I checked yesterday. My husband was probably going to ask me. And then the queen size, I have 2 of those. They're 225. And remind you again, the queen size is 86 by 102. So it's a nice big quilt. So so we are going to be using some of these colors for our block of the month. So I just wanted to show you them one more time. Let's see if I can do it. Woohoo! So those will be part of the block of the month with the fabric I chose to do the block of the month in, and it's called Vivid. So I'll show it to you next week. Okay. It would make a fabulous elemental coat. That's a lot of work though. I don't know but she also has, speaking of Teresa Coates, she also has a supplemental for like to make the parts and pieces for your quilt. So you don't have to make a whole quilt. You can just make, the size for the sleeves, the front, the back, and the hood. So she also has one of those. So I ordered those as well. Okay. Happy birthday, Lori. You must be a Virgo too. Well, that's why we get along so well. Okay. So we have this kit. We're gonna have some big sales next week. So so you will be on, so if you're here this week and next week, then you'll get 2 tries, maybe.
Oh,
For
So
the price.
putting a comment
Yes.
to be in the drawing
Correct.
for the prize.
Yes. So if you put a comment in today and a comment in next week, then you'll have,
So we're gonna do a big prize drawing.
yep. For what?
A couple people.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So we're going to do a big prize drawing. He's like,
We haven't discussed this yet, so-
we haven't really discussed this. It was a really early morning. I'm so sorry. Okay. So I just wanted to show you the elemental coat. Anybody who is waiting for the dead end quilt that I showed last week, the pattern should be in today or tomorrow. So if you had sent me a notice, I will let you know when they're in. And I was able to cut 4 or 5, I think 5. I was able to cut 5 more. So it'll be really awesome. So have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay dry. Maybe today is a good day to, stay home and sew something.
Or
So
come shop.
or come shop. Rainy days are always good for shopping. So have a fabulous Wednesday, and we will see you guys next week.